If you too are looking to add to your own beauty collection with not the trendy stuff, but more timeless products that will serve you for years, we can help and keep the list going. In today's Style File, Studio 5 beauty contributor Megan Moore shares her 5 favorite beauty products of all time.
I guess so.
Did I milk the drama there? Did I milk the drama?
But it was pretty hard to narrow it down to 5, I'm not gonna lie.
These are your favorites.
These are the ones. Okay, so my criteria was I have to have used it for at least 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And I have to have repurchased it at least 5 times.
Okay, now I feel like I should add to the credibility of that criteria because I've seen your makeup stash.
Oh, yeah.
This girl has drawers upon drawers. You are constantly, I mean, through your profession, testing and trying. So the fact that you've hung on to these for years says something.
Yes, if I'm gonna rebuy something 5 times, that tells you that it's like top of the top and nothing has kicked it off. So these are my favorites, In the heavy world we live in right now, don't we just need little indulgences like this, right? To keep things fun and exciting. So let's talk girlfriend to girlfriend. First up, a facial cleanser, and I love this brand, but I haven't tried this product. Yes, so this is the Philosophy Purity Cleanser. So this is my go-to cleanser to take my makeup off. So it's really beautiful. It kind of melts the makeup off, but it's not stripping at all. And so you can use it right over the top of your eye makeup and it will take all of that off, your mascara. It just doesn't leave your skin feeling like it got too clean. Does that make sense? So I'll do a second cleanse after with something that's more for anti-aging or acne, but this is the one I always reach for when I want to take makeup off, and I always have a travel size of it with me. It smells great. It's just all of the things.
I've been dying to smell because I feel like these are always, this brand is always a little bit of luxury in your bathroom.
It's a little bit higher end. And although this is technically fragrance free, it still smells nice because of this essential oils in there.
Ooh, so, yeah. I'm gonna try that. Is that gonna kick my Cetaphil's behind?
I mean, it might. And it's always on the Nordstrom sale, which is happening right now. So grab it.
Do you like my gasp for effect?
Yes.
Just keeping it light around here. All right, what's next?
Okay, so this is the It Cosmetics CC Cream.
You turned me on to this.
This is so good. The reason it's fantastic is it's got that built-in SPF 50. So for me, it's an all year round product. It's very high coverage, so a little goes a long way. So although it's a higher price tag, it's still gonna last you a really nice long time. And I always have backups and backups and backups of this because it just doesn't let me down.
Are you using this all over your face or in certain areas?
I'm using it as a foundation all over the face. And it does come in 3 formulas. This is the original, which is my favorite, but they also make a matte version and a glowy version too, so you can test it out.
The show I host down at BYU TV, Family Rules, the makeup team there was mixing this, like blending different colors because they said the formulation is hard to beat. They just wanted to get the right color match, which I thought said something.
Yes, they don't have a ton of colors, and I actually have 2 shades there. I have light and medium, and I will mix them too when I'm kind of in between.
See, if you're mixing, if you're going to the lengths of mixing products, you know it's a darn good product.
Yes.
All right, a lip comes next.
All right, this is the NYX Powder Puff Lippie. Now,
have you talked about this before?
I probably have because I love it so much. So it's a unique formula in the sense that it's a matte, but it's a powder finish is kind of what it is. So it's not like to the point that you can't see your lips through it. It gives a little bit of sheerness, but it dries matte. And it comes through this kind of sponge applicator, which for me, I love because I don't feel like I need a mirror to put it on, whereas like a liquid lipstick, I really need a mirror to get a precise edge. So I have almost all of the colors. There's probably a couple that I don't have, but this is one I go back to over and over again.
This feels new to me, and I hang on every word you say, so I'm grateful for that. NYX, we know, is kind of a bargain buy.
Yeah, so these ones are about $8, so load up on them. They're so good.
All right, brows are the thing right now in the beauty world, so help us do it right.
Brows are my thing. I mean, I could talk about brows till the sun comes.
Speaking of a relationship, a long-term relationship.
Exactly. This is the Glossier Boy Brow. Now, I have tested every brow pomade out there. Nothing compares to this one. It's a tiny little tube. That's my only downside. I wish it was a tiny bit bigger, but at $15, I usually buy 3 at a time. Comes in 5 colors. I do the brown. It just fluffs up the brows. It gives them like the fatness of the brow, the hair that you don't have without it. I love it so much, and I've used it nonstop. Almost every tutorial has that in it.
I'm watching your expressions, and I feel like you're talking about a lover, like a boyfriend.
Ooh, it's so good.
And people may be surprised to hear the term pomade describing a makeup product. We think of that for the hair.
Yeah, so it has some hold into it. So it will lift up the brows, and they call it a boy brow because it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of undone, a little bit bushy, and that pomade is gonna set them in place, and it's just so good.
Isn't it funny, 15 years ago, if you would have said bushy eyebrows, we would have been like,
we would have cringed.
But now we're like, bring on all the eyebrows. All right, last but not least.
This is a dry shampoo. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day.
I love this line.
It's so good, and it smells so good. good. This is the best dry shampoo on the market. Again, a little bit pricier, but I always go back to it because it just works the best. It actually cleanses the hair instead of just kind of soaking up the oils. Smells fantastic. You can use it day after day and not have the buildup. It's just so good. And again, I always have a travel size with me because, you know, you always need the dry shampoo.
This is a fairly newer brand. I want to say in the last 5 years, and I remember that because they pulled me in with Jennifer Aniston as their spokesperson. I don't think she's working with the company anymore, but I love it. I love the hairspray too.
It's so good, smells good, worth the price tag for sure.
All right, she is our beauty contributor online. She's known as the Beauty Snoop, and for good reason. She's always snooping out great products to add to your bag that you will feel good about spending money on because you'll use them like this for years and years. What's coming up on your blog and on your Instagram?
Oh, I'm still doing my roulette wheel challenge. So today I ended up with kind of a rosy pink on my look. So come over on Instagram and you can see all the fun happening over there.
We got to do that again. We did it on the show. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And she spins this color wheel. She got black on the show and then shows how to pull off that color on your face. It's a huge hit. Everyone loved it. So let's do it again in the next little while. That was super fun. Learn along with Megan on Beauty Snoop, both on Instagram and on the website. Thanks so much. That was really fun.